everyone, hey my people, it's me Ilya Simon again, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are talking about the President of the Republic of Tanzania, His Excellency John Magufuli. At the beginning of this lockdown, all countries almost locked down, especially those countries that had cases. And in Tanzania, they didn't lock down. Even up to now, the country didn't go in lockdown. They continued working as usual. But all countries that had a few cases, that had no cases, they decided to lock down for the fear of the coronavirus. And they were right. But to the surprise of many, the doctor with a PhD, the president of Tanzania, didn't close. And he had a reason. And he defeated most of the presidents. Actually, almost all, I didn't say all, almost all presidents in this world, they decided to lock down, but Magufuli didn't lock down. And during the lockdown, we had to borrow a lot of money, especially like here in Uganda. We've borrowed money every time you hear they are approving money from the IMF, World Bank, and everywhere. But in Tanzania, I'm not sure whether they have borrowed some money for this virus, for this pandemic, but almost the majority of countries in Africa have borrowed money. So the economy continued as usual, and people were questioning President Magufuli's PhD. Is he really a doctor? How can he do such? Why can't he lock down? And a few days ago, he came up to say that all countries locked down, but for us we didn't lock down. Countries are now in big debts, like Uganda, we have loans from China, from everywhere. We are in big debts, but in Tanzania they didn't have any debt from. They have their personal and what that are not disclosed to the public, but here in Uganda the parliament has been approving money this time. We've spent a lot, and the economy in Tanzania is moving on steadily. I didn't say what he did was right, but he was right. Yeah, I can't come up to disagree with him. You know, each and every good thing in this world has a bad side. So the president, he came up with, and he said something that some countries had like 9 cases, some had a few cases, like 2 or what, and said they decided to lock down. But now they are opening up when they have thousands and thousands of cases. What did he mean? Who is right and who is wrong? Me, I go with President Magufuli in one way or another. I agree with him on this one. All people knew the pandemic, you knew how it was acting. Actually, we have people who are in that field who have studied a lot. People know this, they know everything about it and how they could have controlled it without locking down. But then in many countries it was not possible. Even in Tanzania, it is highly populated. Like the capital is highly populated, it has a lot of people. But he didn't lock down. So he challenged many presidents and is handling it. Now we are on the same level. And you know that in Tanzania, the airport, I think they opened it like a week ago, and the country is open for tourism. The country is open for tourism, and they didn't lock down. Everything is moving on steadily as it was from the beginning, as if they didn't experience corona. Yes, it came, they had to close their airport, they had to close their borders, but then now the businesses are moving on as usual, steadily. And for us, we have to first recover. We are now, like here in Uganda, they just left the private cars to move, but we are still in lockdown. And don't be surprised if they stop them again. They can say we've opened for 1 week, then they close us again because we are not observing the lockdown rules. And in Tanzania, it's as usual, as normal. So the topic of Magufuli brings me to another topic of personal attachments. Like, do your attachments really yours? What do I mean by attachments? Attachments, I mean like you have the academic documents, travel documents, national IDs, those are identifications, then all birth certificates, everything. And now to get a job, if you are well connected and maybe someone you know who you have a connection in the government and you don't have qualification and someone is qualification but is not working, you can just go and buy his name, you buy his documents, and you go to work in a place where a person with a PhD is supposed to work, or where a person with a master's. But here, we no longer value masters. Someone claims to be having a PhD or a master's, but in the actual sense, he deserves a certificate, not even a certificate. The way we do things is different from the way the things are, and we are living this world in a fake way. Everything is fake in this world. Most of the things are fake. To know that most of the things are fake, even life is fake. Life is fake because you can't live forever. It is short, which means it is not original, it is fake. Yeah, it was not made in, let me not mention any country, but you've understood it. So everything in this world is fake, and we have to move it in a fake way. But then, if you be genuine, you lose nothing. No, like imagine if you are claiming, like if someone tells you to carry an umbrella, but you say, I will not carry an umbrella because it won't rain. If you carry an umbrella and it rains, you are safe. But if you don't carry an umbrella and it doesn't rain, then you face it rough. But then if you carry it and then it doesn't rain again, what do you lose? It's not ever that maybe it will break your arm. So if you are carrying documents and they are not yours, how are you? You are there living in a fake life. However much it is fake, let's people be real. It's fake life. Everything is fake. But then let us be real. If life is fake, fake is life, then let us be real. We the people who get life, and these animals that are with me here. But I think for them they are genuine, especially dogs. They are genuine. They can't betray their fellows. But we people, we are more dangerous. We are so fake. We carry fake IDs, fake passports, fake money, fake clothes, fake hair, especially here, fake nails. Everything is fake. Like, why do we live in a fake world and yet we can change everything? You be you. Not like me, the salons are closed and are changed. People couldn't even recognize me. Hey, so they have beard. Do you have beard? It's the first time people are seeing me with beards. Yeah. But that's off topic. If you come back to the topic, those who are questioning the president of Tanzania, so can you come up and explain to us? And I always hear people talking about Africa, that the problem is people in Africa, we talk too much and we do nothing, or we do less. And I want to know what we are supposed to do. What should we do? If you come up with a certain topic, you tell us what to do. If you say A is bad, then tell us that B is good. Everyone is complaining of Africa, we are not united, Africa. What should we do? How should we get united? You give us those ways. We don't know them. We don't know those ways of yours. What you are always trying to mean. Even I'm stammering because of you. Now, like here in Uganda, people who vote, people who choose leaders, most of the people are from villages. The people and the people who are in a position, most of them, they live in urban centers. But then we forget that all of us, at the end of the day, we are bred in villages, or we are taken back to villages where our stories begin. We all came from villages to come to the city. You take an example when it is like on a holiday, or if it is like a Christmas day, holidays, especially Christmas and the New Year's Eve. Here in Uganda, the capital state is always empty. It's always empty. So which means people are in the villages. Which means most of the people are from the villages, and they are most of the people who vote. What does it mean? You complain of poor leaders, but we vote, and I'm sure they win genuinely. Here in Africa, we don't accept our losses. And they win us genuinely. Why? Because they know what to do. Like the leaders in the village, they don't watch TVs. They don't know, like here in Uganda. If you don't watch like the front line, you don't watch NTV. You don't watch that program on Saturday on BBS Telefinal. You are not on NBS. Like you are on a certain channel, and people in the village, they have their channels they like. They don't watch the thing, so they don't know what's going on. If you tell them that the MPs are like approving money, or the president just signed something, yeah, because they were about Those votes were bought. They put in a lot of money to buy votes. So who will come out to tell people that you are not supposed to receive money, yet people are suffering? I'm here starving and you are telling me not to receive money. Then what should we do? If you come up to say that we should stop talking and we start acting, tell us what to do. Africa is this, Africa is that. We Africans, we are like this. Then how should we be? You tell us. Okay, you are telling us we should be united. Some people are saying that we should. Those people who are living, those blacks who are living in the Caribbean, in the States, in the United States, those blacks who are in Europe, they should come back. But as you know, those people are still a step ahead, and you have to accept. Someone comes online and says that those people are not better than us. They are not better than us. No. They talk a lot of things, but in the actual sense, you hate reality. You know those people are better than us, but then it's up to us to change it. We should accept they are better than us at this time, and we have to fight very hard to be like them or to be better than them, not to remain under them. At this moment, we are all locked up. The mind is locked up. Those people who are living in diaspora, they don't even get the guts of coming back because they see the way we are doing things with people who are here, with people who are still in Africa. They come for this in December and what, then they see the way we are doing things and he can't handle life. Everything is fake. You try to be real. We know life is fake, we know everything is fake, but then let's try to be real. You can't tell someone to come here and then he starves. There's no food, there's no what. The government is here hitting people day and night. We are fighting one another, we are fighting land, we are grabbing land. And you are telling someone to come back home. To do what? And then they do what? You're telling them come back to Africa. Let's develop Africa. In which way? Do you have what it takes to develop Africa? Even the machinery. Since these machines, almost every machine, you hear people that they have made cars, but they buy machines from Europe, from America. You hear students in universities, they have discovered something, but the machines they are using, they innovating. It's like they are topping on some things. They are trying to change things. No, they're like the recent bus that was made in Uganda, like they are yet to unveil it. I'm sure all the spare parts came from outside. All the spare parts. Maybe it was like just, how do they call it? I'm forgetting. It was just assembled here. You may find it was just assembled here, but almost each and everything came from outside. And then you claim that you made the bus. You didn't even make a tire, and you are claiming that you made the bus. Yes, they made the bus. But if you go in that factory or in that I don't know what it is, and you try to check, most of the people there, they are foreigners. Most of the people who spearheaded, they are foreigners. And then you come out and say, Africa, we still have a long way to go. Those people who come up with words to tell us on what to do, what are we supposed to do? Yes, we are working hard. We are working hard, but then what are we supposed to do? Just imagine if European countries or the American countries or Asian countries that export their goods to Africa, they stop now. Do you know that we can go back to the Stone Age? Have you ever imagined that? We still need them, but then let's do it in an orderly way. Let's use our heads, not our arms. Let's think too hard. We know the best way to do this. We don't need to fight anymore. Yes, they're exploiting us in one way or another. They exploited us, they took all our goods, but then we don't use them. Take an example of our neighbors in DRC. These people, I think they are the richest in Africa when it comes to minerals. If not the whole world, they are among the richest countries with minerals. But then, it is one of the poorest countries in Africa, if not the poorest. So we need the way, we don't know, like, I don't know how to say it, but then, we are still, those people, why are you telling people to come back to Africa without planning? It takes a lot of sacrifice. Next time you invite people, tell them what to do. What should they come and do here? We are here calling of jobs and you are calling people to come here. Well, no, I'm not complaining of jobs or what. Yeah, they can come and create jobs and what, but then you know what it takes. So I encourage each and everyone, please, you share this video. They should tell us what to do, especially me. They should tell me what to do. People come, they talk. People in Africa, they talk too much, but they do nothing. And the fellow Africans are the people who are telling us this thing. And then they don't tell us what to do because they are living well. They are telling us to act it. And most of the people who incite strikes or demonstrations, they are not here. Someone tells you, go on the streets and fight, he's not here. I will go and they kick me out. For them, they stay when they are living in it. But then nature will never forgive you. You can do a thing and then you go away, but your kids will pay for it. You go there and kill people, you fight people, you take people's money for HIV, you take people's money for corona, you do everything, you take people's money for roads and hospitals. And then, yeah, you'll go and enjoy, but then your kids will have to pay. Why don't you reason it out and then you forgive others before we complain of others? Yes, they are a problem, but then we are a problem. Those people they don't come here, they don't use direct rule. They use the indirect rule to rule us. They use our own people, our grandfathers, our fathers, our mothers, our brothers, our uncles, our relatives, to do bad things to us. And then you are complaining of whites. You complain of you yourself. You are the problem. I think I'm getting mad. I have to go. So guys, if you're watching this video, thank you for subscribing. You subscribe, I know you haven't. You like, yeah, that's a thumbs up. You share and comment. Then we shall improve our channel slowly by slowly. Thank you for watching. God be with you until we meet again. Thank you. Bye bye.